They're strong, they're beautiful, they're fighters, and they are all cancer survivors. The photographer who took these pictures says being a survivor is about more than just living beyond cancer. It's an attitude and a decision to turn adversity into fuel to feed your dreams. And the person who lives by that philosophy every day is photographer Chris Watkins, and he is here with us today. Thank you so much for being here, Chris. And you brought some samples of your work, absolutely breathtaking work. How did you get started with taking pictures of cancer survivors?
Well, it started probably 2 years ago, actually 3 years ago when I had cancer. I was inspired by Lance Armstrong's story. You know, he's the ultimate athlete. He overcame cancer where he should have died, and now he's stronger than before. So in my career in photography, I always wanted to photograph people that have a story. You know, something that's more meaningful than just a headshot in a studio or something like that. So I got started with this project with the idea of creating an inspirational portfolio of young, athletic cancer survivors. That's what they all have in common.
Chris, this is the first picture you took for this project. Yes. Can you give us a backstory of this kid?
Yeah, this is Max, and I met him at Gilda's club at their annual Surviving with Style fashion show. And he's a 10-year-old, and well, actually he's 11 now, but when I photographed him, I met him when he was 10. And he's a survivor of a type of brain cancer called medulloblastoma, or some word. It's a really long word. But anyway, and so he's quite the athlete. He plays baseball, soccer, and he's a really awesome kid.
A great soccer player. Oh, yeah. And you're a survivor yourself.
Yes.
So how do you go about the perspective that you have? I mean, I'm sure that helps you understand the people that you're taking pictures of very well. How do you find the people that you take pictures of?
It was really hard. For 2 years, I couldn't find anyone. And it was through Gilda's Club where I met a lot of cancer survivors, because they have their fashion show and they have lots of great support groups there. And so Max was my first survivor participant in this project. And then through other networking, I met some people through Gilda's Club. They sent out a newsletter to their members who are cancer survivors, and word just kind of spread. And especially after they started seeing the great portraits, they were like, "Wow, that's cool."
The portraits are breathtaking, just like the one behind you. This is in Baker Forest?
Mount Baker National Forest. Okay. Yes, it's pretty close to Mount Shuckson. Everywhere you look, there's just an awesome mountain around. From this area, you can see Mount Baker, Mount Shuckson, and lots of great scene.
These pictures are beautiful to look at, but what is it that you hope people get from these photos, what they walk away with?
I hope that people are inspired by the stories, that these are athletes who have conquered cancer and they're stronger than before. Kind of like Lance Armstrong, or, well, any of these people. They're not famous, but they have a great story.
They're survivors. And it's changed their life, just like yourself. And there's a special event tonight displaying some of your most recent work. Give us an idea where that is and where people can go to take a look at these portraits.
Great. Well, it's going to be at Gilda's Club tonight. It's the opening of the exhibition from 6 to 8. It's on Broadway up in Capitol Hill. And from 6 to 8, we'll have a presentation of the portraits, the slideshow, and the exhibition will be for 3 months at Gilda's Club.
Well, congratulations on the exhibition.
Thank you
People
very
can
much.
go check out the photos and also know the stories behind these very meaningful pictures. Thank you for being here. And we have more about tonight's event as well as all of Chris's work on our website. If you want to check it out, just go to KOMOTV.com. Coming up next, good news.